Good morning. My name is Joby Burns, and this is my second year at Cedartown. My first year as the head basketball coach. Last year I was assistant basketball coach. Today I brought with me Zane Diamond Paisley. Zane's a junior, guard, forward, plays a little out all over the place. Colton Prather's a senior, guard. Colton is counting on him to do a lot of good things for us this year. And then Davion Smith. Davion is a junior guard that played a lot of minutes for us last year. All these guys played a lot for us last year. And, these guys, we're expecting big things out of them this year.
Coaches and players, thank you so much for being here today. Coach, as you plan and look forward to the season, what are your expectations for your team and your overall program?
Number one is, we want to just have a mindset of getting better each and every day. Build off of the last 2 years. Last 2 years, we made the playoffs, so we want to take that, further. We want to build on that, raise the bar, grow each and every day as players, grow as teammates, and just learn to care about one another and be good teammates and win a lot of basketball games in the process.
So, Coach, you chose these three to come here with you today. Can you tell us why you chose these three? And players, can you say something nice about one of your teammates?
Yeah, these guys are, number one is they're our three most experienced players coming back from last year. I mean, these guys all played significant minutes. We lost a lot of good seniors last year, but these guys all had vital roles, and coming back, I expect a lot out of these guys, and so, just the expectations that I have for them are to be good leaders, to be good teammates, and to be good players on the court.
Yeah, these guys are definitely some great young guys. Been knowing them for a while now, and they're definitely going to impact the team this year in multiple ways.
I really enjoy my teammates. They work hard every day. They push me to be better. And
I think that my teammates make me play very hard because at practice, they push me very hard, and we get better every day at practice, make sure, and we got good leadership on our team.
So what do you think is one way that helps you guys grow closer together as a team? Something maybe you've done in the past or that you want to try?
Usually about every school morning, we all come in and we shoot around, or sometimes we get together outside of school and we play. But we're just building brothership and brotherhood together, just trying to build chemistry on the court.
I mean, really, he said it all, really. I mean, we sometimes, outside of basketball, we go and play pickup games outside, meet up at a park or indoor gym, and just builds and builds.
I like what they said, but at the same time, most of the people that's on our team now we grew up with and played basketball with, so that's a good start off right there. But then, as they said, we like playing outside of school and outside of practice, and I think that gives us a good bond.
When you look at Cedartown basketball, there's a lot of history there, a lot of legacy and everything, and you have the doghouse, and that gym is just incredible when the atmosphere gets to a certain level. What does Cedartown basketball mean for you guys, and for Coach, as somebody that's kind of come in just the last couple of years? What have you learned about the atmosphere of Cedartown basketball?
Well, it is a great atmosphere. A lot of support from the fans, and definitely care about our players and about our team and about our success. And so, we just want to work hard each and every day, Lord, to make those guys proud and to make them to want to keep coming back and to keep supporting us. But these guys, they work hard to do that, and I know a lot of work has been put in the past. Just from the year I've been here, those guys last year, they definitely cared about what they did and the program, and wanted to see it get better, and that's the same for the future right here.
Yeah, the fan base has always been big, no matter what. Win or lose, the fans are always there for us, especially rival games. And coming to Cedartown, we're all about brotherly love and pride. Just like Coach said, he's just trying to make us become great young men. It's not all about basketball, but we're definitely trying to make a push this season.
Yeah, I really enjoy the home games we have with like at the Cedartown because I don't know, I like the atmosphere we get in and the people that we bring and all that, and yeah, he just shows and like he said makes us great young men and just.
I think we have a good atmosphere because we always play hard and we make sure win or lose, we play hard into the buzz. And especially our atmosphere playing against those guys over there is, yeah, we just get a lot of fans and a lot of hype.
All right, so speaking about environment, right? I mean, the doghouse, it gets rowdy in there. Been there many times, especially when you play your cross-county rival, Rockmart, right? It gets intense. So in that high-pressure environment, when you got the fans, you got the student section, you've got all that, right? And you go on the road in high-pressure environments. How do you help your teammates and coach, how do you help your team focus on their identity as a person and not get caught up in all of that intense environment where it can get heated and, basketball is one of the hardest sports to play to keep your composure in check, right? So how do you handle that?
Well, I think the number one thing is it goes back to your fundamentals and your habits, those things that you do day in, day out. I mean, when they're, been lucky enough to have coached in a lot of big ball games and important ball games in all different sports. And the same things win every ball game. I mean, it's your fundamentals. It's the way you do things. It's the way you go about things, and it's the way you prepare. I mean, you're not going to show up and win the game. You're going to win the game by the way you prepare and the way you get ready and the way they get ready. But when it does get tense and when it does get heated, yeah, that's when you draw back on your experiences, your habits, your character, and that's why we want to make things as best we can. So we have good things to draw on.
Just like Coach said, it's about experience. You really have to keep your head on straight in a hostile environment because, you got the hecklers, you got everybody. You just really have to remember what you practice over and just got to keep your head on straight.
Yeah, it's I would say the habits you build over time, like coming in early, whatever it is, and being consistent with that, it will make you perform a lot better. But then as like a player, talking to my other players, just you gotta like talk to them one-on-one and just like tell them to chill out if they make a mistake or it's not that big of a deal, and just tell them they're doing good.
And one of the top things, like for you to be playing basketball, you have to make sure you can never let anybody get in your head. That's one big part for me, because when you let somebody get in your head, it just throws your whole game off. So I make sure everybody knows, don't let anybody get in their head, regardless of what's going on, or if you're making mistakes, just play to the next play.
And so what are some of your goals for the team this season, both in terms of on-court success and off-court character?
Well, obviously, we want to become the best basketball players and the best basketball team that we can possibly be. And in the process, we want to win as many games as we can win. But it's like I told these guys from the very beginning, the biggest thing I want from these guys is to become a team, to truly care about each other, to love one another, and to develop a bond that 30, 40 years from now, it won't be broken. That's the things that they're going to remember. And, hopefully if we do that, then the wins will come, but those are the important things. But the biggest thing is just to give everything we've got each and every day to get better, to grow, and to care about each other.
Yes, we definitely want to make improvement, but it's also about building a bond, like Coach said. We definitely want to make improvement, but we just got to make sure that we come through every day giving 100%. Not taking lack of the moment and just giving it all we got.
I mean, it's really what Coach said about just building a bond and keeping that bond as a team or just outside of the team, just as like, just people, just as like a family, I guess you could say. And it's just, something you can just look back on from way down the line.
Yeah, basically what he just said. I really ain't have too much to say about that because they picked up on everything that I could possibly say.
So how do you work as a team and as a coach to intentionally build up the generation under you and the younger players as they come in? You guys mentioned you've all been playing ball together growing up, but as these newer players and maybe freshmen start coming on the court, what does this look like for them?
I mean, one thing for sure is like consistency. I like to come in early and just put in extra work, put up extra shots, and freshmen, they can see me doing that and they understand how important that is, so they just will continue to do that and just working hard and just at practice or just the little stuff like their craft and all that, just putting in the extra work.
Yeah, it's really all about consistency. You got to take advantage of the time that you have, and you have to build up together and really have to put in the work because it's not an easy thing to do. Like, it don't just come to everybody. You really have to put in the work in to be good.
Last question, we'll keep it light. I modeled my game after MJ. Who do you model your game after?
They all want that one.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
I definitely model my game after Kevin Durant or somebody like Kawhi Leonard because they're long, athletic wing and forwards, and I try to model my game.
I would say Tahad Pettiford or Kyrie Irving. I like the way they play.
Well, we appreciate y'all coming and being a part of the day. Wish you the best for this next season. Coach, praying for you and your team, and thank you for coming out today.